Hi, this is Kaisar from Rank Ninja. In this video, I'll show you how to measure GA4 e-commerce event using server-side tracking. So this video may be a little bit longer because I will show everything from scratch so that a beginner level person can also implement GA4 e-commerce server-side event tracking. So let's get started. Here are some steps for doing this. So our first step is to create a Google Tag Manager web container, and the second step is to create a server container, and the third step is tracking cloud server. So let's go with step 1. So I am going to tagmanager.google.com to create a web container. I will track e-commerce event for this website. This website name is GreenMart. So I will name this container matching with the website name. So GreenMart web container, and this is the platform web, and click create. Okay, our first container is ready, and it's time to create another one. So go to admin and create another container and name it Green Mart server container. This time the platform will be server, and select the create button. Now I will connect the server side container with the cloud server. In this tutorial I will use step. So go to step.io, and I am logging in. Anyway, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel. It will inspire me to create more video for you. So in the SGTM container, I have to create a new container. I'll name it Green Mart GA4 tracking container. And the container configuration code is here. I will copy it and paste it here. And here you have to select server location. It is recommended to select the nearest location of your website server. So my website server location is USA. So I am selecting US East. Now clicking create container. Now I am good to go with the free for demonstration. Click continue with free. Now select back to SGTM container. Here, as Google will not transfer the data through third party, so we will use our own domain. So click add custom domain, and here we have to give a domain. The domain should be under our main domain norealsite.xyz. So I will give it gm ga4 dot no real site dot xyz. GM for GreenMart and GA4 is for GA4 tracking. No real site dot xyz. This is my primary domain. You can use a record, but I will use cname record. So for adding this, I have to log into the cPanel of this website. So I am logging into it. Now let's find out John editor and click the plus icon CNAME record. The CNAME name should be this one and the value should be this one. Now click add a CNAME record. Alright, the record has been added successfully. Now close it and click verify button from step. It will now verify if the CNAME record has been created successfully or not. It may take few seconds. Alright, now we need this URL and go back to Google Tag Manager, server container, admin section and container setting. Here under the tagging server URL, click add URL and paste the URL here. Now click save. Alright, now our work will be in web container. So I am opening it to another tab and step. It is not necessary for us now and it has been connected successfully, so it is showing running and here the notification the domain has been verified successfully. So I am closing it for now. So this is our web container, this is our server container. So from web container we have to add some tag, but before that, as we are tracking GA4 e-commerce events, so we have to create a Google Analytics for account. So open a new tab, search for Google Analytics and go to Google Analytics, or you may go to analytics.google.com directly. Here we have to create a property. So we have to create a new property. For doing that, click admin icon and click create property and the property name. The property name should be Green Mart website and you have to put the reporting time zone correctly and the currency for accuracy of the data. Now click next and the business details. For now I am selecting it as medium. Category, this is a shopping website e-commerce. Now select the 4 box and click create and choose a platform. Obviously it is a website, so select website and it will ask for website URL. So here is our website URL. So paste it here and stream name, sorry, we have to omit the HTTPS as it is before here. Now stream name should be Green Mart website. Now create stream. Here this is the measurement ID. We will be needed this ID. So closing I'm closing this instruction. I will use Google Tag Manager for connecting Google Analytics with my website. If you do not know how to connect it, you may watch a video already I have published in my channel few days ago. You may check that. Now go to the admin panel of this website as this is built with WordPress WooCommerce. So I am now in the admin panel of this website and in the plugin section click add new plugin and search for GTM for WP. Install this plugin by Thomas. Click install now and click activate. Now it will ask for the container ID. We will put our web container ID, that is this one, that start with GTM and end with double P. So here put the container ID and click Save Changes. After clicking Save Changes, it may turn off the container code. So select one again and click Save Changes. Now it's time to enable the data layer. For doing this, navigate to integration and select WooCommerce and check track e-commerce, then check customer data in data layer, order data in data layer, and use SKU instead of ID and click Save Changes. Alright, we are done with connecting our web container with the website. Now it's time to check it. For checking this, I am using a extension that is Tag Assistant Legacy. You will find it from Google. Just search it, Tag Assistant Legacy. Right, just enable it and refresh the page. Look, it has found one tag and the tag started with GTM and ended with double P. So our tag manager has been connected with this website. Now it's time to connect Google Analytics with this tag manager. So for this, we have to create a variable first for holding this measurement ID because we will be needed it several times. Before that, click Configure and turn on all the built-in variable. It may take few seconds to complete the process. If you need any help, you may contact with me. You will find my contact details in the description of this video. Also, if you face any issue, you can write comment in the video. Let's wait for the process to be finished. Alright, it has been finished. Now go back to user defined variable and create new. The variable name should be GA4 measurement ID and the variable type will be constant as it is not going to be changed. So paste it here and click save. Alright, now it's time to create our first tag, and the tag name will be GA4 base or config tag. Config tag. You may put any name here. Now the tag type will be Google Analytics Google tag, and the tag ID is the GA4 measurement ID. And here we have to send two parameters. One is server container URL and the another is send page view. So send page view event will be true and server container URL, that is the step tagging server URL. So for reconfirming, I'm logging into step again and selecting this container, and this is the URL I have created earlier. So put it here, and the base tag always should be fired every time, so the trigger will be all page. Now click save and publish it. Remember that you have to publish every time if you made a single change in Google Tag Manager. Now come back to Workspace and select Preview for checking if the tag is firing or not. Here, place the URL. Look, the tag has been fired successfully. I'm closing it for now and continue to home. Home. Alright. Okay, the tag has been fired. Now it's time to create our next event tag, that is view item. So view item is when a user view a item. This is, and we have to send some parameter, and Google asked for this parameter to track properly, so you have to be careful about this. So look here, view item event has been fired, and in the data layer we have an object called e-commerce. Under e-commerce we have currency, we have value, we have items. We need these three parameters. So first create the variable from web container, and it will be definitely user defined variable. So click new variable, and as it is data layer variable, so I am naming it DLV. Our first parameter is currency, DLV GA4 currency, and the parameter type is data layer variable, and the variable name is ecommerce.currency, because in the data layer it is under e-commerce and currency, and we have to call a JavaScript object e-commerce for getting the value. So we have to write e-commerce.currency for getting this currency value. Now click Save. Create another variable for value. So DLV GA4 value, and it will be also data layer variable, and the variable name is e-commerce.value, and the third one is items. For items, we'll create new and DLV GA4 items, and the variable type is data layer variable, and click Save. Now it's time to create a new tag. Anyway, if you need this document, just contact with me. I will share this document with you. So from web container, create a new tag for GA4 view item tag. GA4 view item tag is fine. Okay. Now the tag type will be GA4 event, as it is a event. Here the measurement ID we have already created. GA4 measurement ID. Where is it? Here. Event name should be view item. You have to copy and paste it as it is. Otherwise, Google Analytics will not accept it. And under the event parameters, add the three parameters. And the parameter name is currency, value, and items. And the parameter value is, we have already created data layer variable for currency, for value, for items, and now it's time to trigger it. This will be fired when the view item event is fired. So click the trigger and add a new trigger, name it GA4 view item trigger, and the trigger should be custom event, and event name should be view item. You have to be careful while copy and paste it, otherwise it will not work. Now click Save. So everything is looking fine. Now click Save and publish it. Now it's time to test it. Look, our config tag or base tag has been fired, and if I view a item, it will fire the view item tag. Okay. Now select it, and the variable here we have passed items. Here is the item information. Value is $45, and the currency. Where is the currency? Currency. Uh, for value, here the currency is USD. So everything is fine. Now it's time to add the next tag, that is add to cart. Everything is similar. So for saving time, I am making a copy of this view item tag, but you should not do this because it is not a good practice. So I am naming it GA4 add to cart tag, and everything will be same, just trigger it will be fired when user click this button add to cart. So when user click add to cart, a event fired name add to cart. So we have to edit the trigger, delete it, and create a new trigger. It will be GA4 add to cart trigger. Now custom event and event name should be this one, add to cart. I have also written it in the document. So click save. Now everything is looking fine. Click save, and now click the next tag, that is view cart. In view cart you may have the same three variable, just the event name will be changed. So we will again copy and paste it because for saving time and making this video little bit shorter, but you will create it separately because it is not a good practice for beginner for copy and paste. So now make a copy of add to cart tag and name it GA4 view cart tag, and the trigger will be GA4 view cart trigger, and the event name will be view cart. I have already written it here. So I'm pasting it here and clicking save. Now everything looks fine and click save. And our next tag is begin checkout event. If your data layer has a coupon in the event of begin checkout, then you may put additional variable, that is coupon. Otherwise, you can pass the same three variable. Let's check the data layer for begin checkout. Here I don't have any coupon in this data layer, so I am skipping the coupon variable, so everything will be same. So I am making another copy and name it GA4 begin checkout tag. Everything will be same, and the trigger will be GA4 begin checkout trigger. Now custom event, and the event name is begin checkout. Click save. Look here, while making a copy and creating new tag from the previous, I have forgot to change the event name. So you have to be careful if you make copy and paste. So this event name will be begin checkout event. Here is the list of the event of retail e-commerce website, and this data is provided by Google Analytics 4. You will find it from the documentation of Google Analytics 4. So the event name will be begin checkout. Now click save, and I have to correct the previous two tag, that is view card. The event name will be view card. Here it is, event name view card. Save, and the another one is add to cart. Add to cart, edit, event name, add to cart, click save, and the another one is view item. I think view item is already written. Alright, now our last event is purchase event. Here, purchase event means if a user fill everything and sorry organic, it has redirected to another website. Purchase means when a user click the billing information and payment information and select place order or purchase. So I have created a user already. So I am making a purchase. Add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. Now check out and select the payment method and click place order. It means the purchase event has been fired, or it has been disconnected. I think okay. Here the purchase event has been fired. Here this time we are getting the additional variable, that is currency, transaction ID, shipping, coupon. So we have to create the variable first. Here is the list of variable for purchase tag. We have already currency, so we have to create transaction ID variable. So go back to variable and create new data layer variable, name it DLV transaction ID, and it will be type of data layer variable, and the value is e-commerce transaction ID. You have to cross check this data layer because it may differ in your site. Okay, and the another one is value we have already created. Now we have to create coupon. TLV coupon data layer variable commerce dot coupon. Click save, and then shipping means the shipping charge. TLV shipping, and data layer variable name is e-commerce dot shipping, and the another one is tax. TLV tax layer variable and tax. Click save. Alright, we have forgot to place GA4, so let's correct it. DLV, it will not make any error, but for following a convention I am doing this. You can put anything as a name. Now it is looking great. So it's time to create our last tag, that is purchase tag. GA4 purchase tag, and it will be type Google Analytics GA4 event. The measurement ID is GA4 measurement ID. Event name is purchase, and event parameter is first parameter currency, and it is DLB GA4 currency. Transaction ID means the order ID, this one. So TLV CA4 transaction ID value, TLV CA4 value, then coupon, TLV CA4 coupon, shipping. So this video is being a little bit longer because I am showing everything from scratch so that you can do it easily by following this video. And the last one is items. Here we see 4 items. Where is the item? Here. So everything is looking fine. Now it's time to trigger. GA4 purchase trigger. It will be custom event. Event name is purchase. So click save button. Alright, everything is looking fine, but there is one thing. For measuring the purchase event properly, Google Analytics wants some user provided data, that is the information of the user. So let's do that. For doing that, there are several variables we have to create for user properties, and we will find it here under the order data, and then here is the customer information. Alright, let's edit this and select user properties and add row. Sorry, we will do it from include user provided data and selected new variable, and here is the variable. We'll name it GA4 user provided data and edit it. Here it is asking for email, so we have to select the variable for email, but we haven't created it now. So for now I am closing it and saving it without user provided data. Now go back to variable and create variables for user provided data. So TLV CF4, first parameter is customer ID. So customer ID. The type is data layer variable, and the data layer variable is customer ID is under the order data object and then customer object. So we have to write it order data dot customer dot id. You have to follow according to your data layer. Now click save. Next one is first name. DLV CA4 first name. Layer variable and first name. Click save. The second one is the last name. So new DLV CA4 last name. Then email hash. We have to send the email address and phone number in encrypted method, that is hashing. TLV CA4 email hash. For security reason, we will not directly send the email address, but we will send the hash code, cause CA4 don't inspire you to share this sensitive data without encryption. Now another one is for phone hash. TLV CA4 phone hash. Now click save. The one is for address 1. TLV CA4 address 1 and the billing city TLV GA4 city. These all are the data provided by the user while making purchase from an e-commerce website. For measuring the event properly, Google Analytics asks for user provided data. TLV GA4 postcode country TLV GA4 country. And the last one is state or province TLV GA4 state. Alright, we have created all the variables. Now go back to tags and edit the purchase tag and include user provided data, new variable, manual email address. It will be TLV email hash, phone number TLV phone hash, first name TLV GA4 first name, last name TLV GA4 last name. Where is last name? Last name. Street means the address line 1. Here it is city TLV GA4 city. Region means state in this case. State, country. Postal code is postcode. Alright. Name it GA4 user provided. Click save and click save again. Anyway, you can pass the user provided data on each tag, but it will only work when a user will be logged in to the website. So everything is looking fine. Now it's time to connect it with our server container. For doing this, we have to first navigate to the variables and we have to configure the built-in variable and turn on the client name. Now we have to create a trigger. New trigger GA4 tracking trigger and it will be custom type some event when the client name equals to GA4 as we are sending and receiving data with the GA4 client. So click save. Now go back to tag and create a new tag and the tag will be GA4 tag, and here you have to place the measurement ID. We will find it measurement ID from the admin section and data streams. Select it, and here is the measurement ID. Put the measurement ID here. Now everything is fine. Just select the trigger, GA4 tracking trigger, and name it GA4 server side tracking trigger. Now click Save and publish it. Also, we have to publish the web container as we have made a lots of changes. Now we will open the both web container preview and server container preview to check if the data is coming from the web container to server container properly or not. Right? The net connection is little bit slower, so it has failed to connect. Now it has been connected. So here the config tag has been fired, and here the server side tracking trigger has been fired also. Now we will check everything from the Google Analytics. For checking this, you have to come to the admin section and select debug view. It will take few seconds for coming data here. So first select the view item, and we are waiting. Look, the data has been started coming, that is view item. Now we will click add to cart, and the add to cart event will also come here, the add to cart. Now we will go back to the home page and add another item to the cart, and now it's time to view cart. It is really interesting. If you need any help regarding setting up server-side tracking to Google Analytics 4, you can contact with me. You will always find my contact details in the description of this video below. Look, view cart event also has been fired. Now it's time to check the checkout event. The begin checkout event has been fired, and now the final step is purchase event. So if you didn't subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel. It will really inspire me a lot to create more videos for you. Also, if you need any help regarding e-commerce website services or digital marketing like Facebook advertising, Google advertising, then you may contact with me. You will find my contact details in the video description below. Here the purchase event also has been fired, and here all tag has been fired, and purchase variable, here the variable is, here the phone hash, the name, the user provided data has also worked properly. So in this way you can measure the 6 major event of a retail e-commerce website with Google Analytics 4. So I am sorry that this tutorial becomes a little longer because I want to teach you everything from A to Z so that you can do it no matter how beginner you are. Thank you.